Hello everybody and welcome back to Spartan Gaming's Let's Play of Dishonored, The Death of the Outsider. Today we'll be doing mission 3, the bank heist. Where are we? Oh, the bank job, sorry, not heist. What the hell I called it heist for? Just not a rush setup today, I completely forgot I was streaming. So, I have a beer, I'm drinking San Miguel today. I do like San Miguel. So, where did we end yesterday? I've just finished this mission. I went through it a few times on my overplay for earlier today, and it'd be good. It's a really good mission. I got to remember what bone charms I have on this and what I don't. Don't need that. See if I can change some of these bone charms because they're pretty shitty. Slide speed. Quiet, hell objects, maximum health increased. Semblance drains less void energy. You don't really want that because I've had that before on Dishonored 2 and it randomly kills people. It's where you land and it goes pfft, causes a lot of noise. Displays custom, I don't need that one. I have one on my main which is pretty good. I don't think I have it yet. Sword attacks cannot be blocked. It is increased. That's pretty good. I'll keep Zephyr on for now. So, what have I got? Blink, Wolf Anti-Cannot Smoke. That's quite good to have, especially for some of these missions because there's a lot of hounds. You can kill them, which is kind of cool, and it doesn't count towards killing like it did in the first game. Okay, so this stream will be just one mission. It'll probably take me an hour and 40 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how things go. So,
always a pleasure to serve you.
Did I buy everything in this? How much money do I have in this one? It took me a while to realize that money was in mission items. Anyway, don't know why. Let me see.
Someone less armed and dangerous.
Could do with that. Mines are my the ones that stick to the wall. So it's good to have more of them. You can have the better. I always upgrade my Baltic gun ammo.
With your purchase.
Make it so it's harder to see me, which is nice. If you want to do one of the trophies, you got to keep some money, at least 500 gold. That's that. Charge shot, electrical burst. I think I'll stop there for now. So,
do find us again.
You can buy this right here. It's almost double. Oh, wait a minute. Bone charms are you selling, birdie? Check. Huh. That's different. I've not had that before. When using displays, an alternate billy appears at your previous location, distracting enemies. Target marked before, so I have reduced health. You can only mark one target, which is pretty shitty. So yeah, this is something you'd want. It makes doing the bank job a lot easier. It basically puts everybody to sleep, which is kind of cool. You can buy it straight up from there. I think it's like 800 gold, I think it was, or you can bid for it. I've done the bidding twice because I didn't get the trophy. I had to redo it because I messed up. I didn't have enough money, so I couldn't actually buy the items. But my first price was 420 gold, and then it was 380 gold. I think it's just random how much money you need on you. What? Weird. So, to do the bidding, that guy needs to be knocked unconscious for a start. Good. There's normally a dog and a guy that walks up and down these stairs. There's the bloke. And there's normally a wolfhound with him as well. Yeah, I like to knock them out because you come through this area quite a bit. especially on the way back. Oh, did you notice me? I wish I could increase the range. I can't. Weird. Advanced. It's very advanced. Where is he? Okay, he didn't come down the stairs. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, you gotta look out because there's a wolfhound that walks up and down the stairs. Oh, there he is. I don't know where the dog is. I'm gonna leave him for now. Okay. Make sure that dog's nowhere to be found. I wish you'd slide down the stairs, mate. It'll make kidnapping you a lot easy. Bloody. Keep in here. That's them out of the way. Yeah, there's only 2 guards and there's a dog. They get annoying because you may want to run through this area instead of needing to sneak. It's just easier to knock these 2 out. That I don't know what that does. I really don't. So
The rich are always the worst thieves.
we've got a public sale, various goods. It does not open until you trigger it. So to trigger it, you look very posh. Where are we? There's the dog. I'm killing it because it's a pain in the arse.
I am tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure.
There we go. Thank you. I hate bloodhounds. They're yeah, they are an unnecessary evil. I would just corpse, so normally goes, oh my god, there's a body over there. Call the guards. Shit, this dog, so I want to go up there later. So to trigger the auction, you need to visit a certain person, which is this door. I don't think I can reach all over there. Of course I can't. Yeah, I want to be able to increase the range of my blink. There we go. This is Trecia, however you pronounce her name. She is Sir Refugius' daughter.
Oh, outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacobi murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
Oh, that's not very nice. I thought well, they undressed. There you go. Oh, she's got nothing. Let's rob her blind anyway. I'm gonna put the money to more use than she would. So, if you don't talk to her, you can't trigger the. Can I get that? You can't trigger the auction place. I don't know why. You need to be told there's an auction, even though there's a big sign that says there's an auction happening. And again, you do need a reason to go there. There's another interesting thing to do. This book right here. We undersigned protest the grave injustice wrought by Dolores, Marcos, and the associates. Basically, you can sign it. I don't know why. It reminds me of sign her petition. basically the bird we just saw. It reminds me of when you go to the Boros party, and she even signed a bit of luck as well. Yeah, when you go to the Boros party in Dishonored 1, you can sign Corvo's name, which is kind of funny. It's a big fuck you to everyone who's following him, to know he's that close. That close to your throat. There we go. Make sure looking for goodies. This takes us out here. Did I get the painting from there? Yeah, I must. Did I go? A minute. Else. Yeah. I'm getting my bearings. Anyway. Let's go out the window. It's a bit.
Who's running around
No
over
one.
there?
Okay. This is probably the only time I'll ever use semblance. It's just for this trophy. I've really died. I've never needed to use it.
Looks promising. That
I
wild
can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
Blink. Sweet. I'm pretty sure there's only these two on here. Why not money? Spits in his tea.
With all the bank foreclosures, there have been some choice.
So I always find this semblance in this bird here. Thank for your face. Bye.
You bet.
You go. Yeah, you don't have to do this. This is purely optional. This is if you successfully win and you have the money, you will get a trophy. I've already got it.
During the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good. I have a bid of 280 over there. Do I hear more?
I thought it was 380 and 420 before.
280, 300. I have 300.
There's always some
Who bids
prickers out bidding you.
300, 320. 320 for an entire estate, lock, stock, and poppy oil.
It's the picture on
Come
the
on, ladies
poppy
and
oil that we
gentlemen,
want.
here. 340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. 360.
Just say 500 and we're done with it.
How about 380? 380? 360 going once. 360 going twice. Sold for
Oh.
360 coins.
Good. The poppy tincture is
Nice!
mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss of
Yeah,
the
the poppy
bank.
tinctures are 800 coins at least in the Yeah, thank you.
You feel a special kind of loneliness. when
Picture
you
is sold
walk
for
through
200, so I only spent 180 coins.
We'll be back on the block next week with more treasure.
And there we go. Plus I get 25 for that. And yeah, so basically I spent what, 65 coins? There we go. Making sure I don't get caught by the guard. There he is. Is he gonna leave me alone? Good lad. Good. Oop.
You bet.
There we go. There's some Voltic shots on here that I want. Thank you very much. Saves me buying them because I'm cheap. I'm pretty sure there's nothing out on any of these. Maybe something in here. Ah. Yep. And I think off the top of my head, because I have explored all this place before. I do make sure before I stream that I've actually looked everywhere. Like, just so I can show you the optimal routes, and I don't like stumbling around like an idiot when I'm streaming, like I did when I first streamed. It's not very fun. Okay, there's some. Ah, there it is. Can I pick this bloody coin up? To do with Jacoby being arrested for his weird ritual of taking people's blood for some godforsaken reason. And we all know why he's done it. He thinks drinking or infusing people's blood who's in contact with the void will make the outsider give them powers. Twats.
I won't lie.
There we go.
The silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him tremendous.
Just a couple of things in here. Don't mind me, mate. You start, I'll kill you. I do not care. Did it rob this place already? No. Oh, I've not marked the contracts. That's why. This bloody picture. This took me a lifetime to find. Like it's like, oh, I need to get in here.
My bad feet. I should be able to complain.
I need the delivery boat key. I scoured this whole map for half an hour
Got to ask her where she had her silver.
before I realised
I can't go back without the knife.
that the poor bastard's under the fucking boat. What the hell are you doing under here? He's dead and it's just chilling here. I don't understand why he's there. This moron trying to open the door. I'm gonna rob it blind. Mine! We get then. Oops, I didn't see. Shit. Never mind. I think he may have killed himself, maybe? This picture's got something to do with it. Cyrus, apologize for the hesitation. Oh yeah, he doesn't like the picture, he thinks it's fake. We've seen that picture before in Dishonored too. But yeah, that's one of the contracts done. So I just made almost double my coin back already from the auction. But yeah, that is it's a very weird quest or contract. It's very weird, especially when the game doesn't give you any hints at all where this bloke might be. But the only reason I knew who was under that is because I was looking under the water for coins and I noticed his body and I was like, why is there a guy under there for? Yeah, and then it's like, what?
Gazette. Get your Gazette for the news of the day.
I want to go in the house over here where the taxidermist was, because there's some goodies in here. The thing with this is we need to knock this guy out, because I've had it before where I've been in the I've been inside the house and he runs in after me.
Jacoby accused of murder.
It's really annoying.
That reporter exposes politicians. Here? Someone's not feeling well. I need help.
I like it when they start twitching on the floor. Could only make it sweeter if he saw himself at the same time. Fortunately, he doesn't. This bonk. There we go. That guy's gonna be like, "Oh, there's a body." Oh, no, mine is gone. It's up here. This is hilarious. This whole side part with the Dead Man's Cliff. If you remember correctly, Dead Man's Cliff, for some reason, is that right there where we had to throw somebody off. That mime, he had to be thrown off Dead Man's Cliff, and I was like, "There's no." He's supposed to find a pocket watch, and I looked and I was like, "There's nothing there." Yeah, he's not even there. He is all where the he is where the bank is for some reason. I don't know why they said Dead Man's Cliff, and I'm not put it in Dead Man's Cliff. Maybe I read the note wrong. Who cares? Go in here. Come here, you. Gobbly gobbly goo. Yep, I really wanted to kill that guy. Caught me twice when I was walking around.
I do think the officer should get extra ration.
There we go. Back in here. We did we kill her in this playthrough? I think we did. I think we chucked her in the with the yeah we did, yeah we chucked her in with the blood flies. No matter your choice, this place will be overrun by blood flies anyway.
Blood flies never stay caged for long. Serves her right.
Yeah, she wasn't anywhere to be seen in my playthrough, even though I left her alive. These motherfuckers. Yeah, if you don't destroy the nest, they will spawn endlessly. I think as soon as you destroy the nest, they always seem to just piss off, so... I hate owls. Scary owl. Yeah, this place is full of nests. Nests, and more nests. Broke your home. Best way to get rid of them is using this. Bonk. 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 Are we good? Yeah. Yeah, there's one of them up here. It's like here. You have to get it from the opposite side because it's extremely difficult unless you're willing to waste your fire darts. Which, seeing as I don't really care for them. What's that? Yeah, I was expecting to see the woman's body somewhere, but she's nowhere to be found. They've even encased the incinerator, which is kind of weird. It's like they knew. Yeah, we left her in here, didn't we, last time? And she's being pecked at, like right here. But yeah, she's nowhere to be found. In my playthrough, it was all the same, and I didn't kill her. But I'm taking that blood amber. Yeah, we get a lot of coins in this level because there's a lot in the bank as well. There is a lot to discover in the bank. Is that about it? Can't go in this secret room because they've. It looks like a giant person was in here. Like it looks like a cocoon, something out of Alien. Yep. Okay. I was expecting it to be more blood amber, but nope. Should have chucked more people down there. Oh no, it's still there. Weird. I did lure the guards in here originally though, just for shits and giggles, and they all get you start getting attacked. When you watch somebody get attacked by blood flies, it's the most funniest thing you'd ever see. And they do scream at little girls, which is kind of funny. Sadistic, but funny. Especially when you see how annoying some of these guards are if they catch you. I think that's about it. It's weird. Is the newspaper guy then? Oh, he's not there anymore. He normally runs back. I'm guessing he's dead. So, canal passage. There's the bird we're going towards. Shan is. We should have killed Shan. Shan Yun. It would have been interesting to murder his ass. Contracts. That's in the bank. That's in the bank. This one's quite easy to get as well, depending on how you enter the situation. It's pickpocketing a guard in a situation where there's a load of people around you as well. It's a challenge, but it's a good challenge. It's not one of those missions where you're pulling your hair out. It's quite easy to do. It's all about patience. I mean, if you've played Dishonored 1 and 2 and you've got clean hands in Ghost, then you have more patience than most. Especially clean hands in Ghost on Dishonored 1. That was boogie as fuck. That was playing that game and getting no kills. I do miss pictures. Paint. What? This one must be open. Yeah, I do miss pictures. Pictures are the one thing that I do not know where they are, so I'll have to look on the net. I've missed 2 in this before. I think it depends how religiously looking around, how much you look around. I do look around a lot, but like I said, because she doesn't have void vision, she relies too much on this vision. It's not the best. It does highlight things, but given the limited time you're allowed and how far you are away, you have to be. How far you can only be is quite annoying. I'm sure someone's found some of the pictures. Making sure I don't get caught. Again, there's loads of these bloody wolfhounds everywhere. So the guy we need to pickpocket is just down here.
Good evening, Michael's deposited.
So what I recommend you do is mark that guy and then mark this guy here. They're the only 2 you need to worry about. And quick save. For God's sake, don't mess up and not quick save. Gotta jump down. Pickpocket his ass. And then jump up. Boom! Done. Easy.
I need to pee.
Okay, it's nice to know, mate. Somebody dying? There we go. So our destination is the roof. I've not come through the sewers. There's a guy in here who's facing the door. There's a guards that patrol up and down, and there's a guard right here. One of those red guys. So getting for the sewers is kind of hard. Plus, I wouldn't recommend it. It's easier to go for the roof, and then to make your way down, it's easier to get to a lot of the bank. Because if you start from the basement, basically, you're going to run into a lot of security. And depending on if you've ever played Dishonored 2 before, you run into clockwork soldiers and stuff like that. And if you've never dealt with them before, you'll be pretty struggling. So this dog needs to die. He has to die. Or knock him out. I'm going to kill him. But first, that guy is the only one that's going to be in the way. But you can't kill the dog until he's pissed off somewhere, because he'll hear it. You can knock him out, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's not really a need. He's not in the way. He should patrol up here soon. Wait for it. Nope. Yeah, I recommend you come here if you want to take the lift, because you will need one of these. The lift has no whale oil. So yeah, you get on the lift and it'll spit it out, and you gotta come all this way and pick up a new one. Quick. Hide here. Like I said, that guy's the only problem I've ever had. The guys down here shouldn't really see up here. You just wait. Probably could have walked past him. You can't blink, or you can't use any of your gear when you're holding stuff as well, so you can't just walk past him and blink away, unfortunately. Take out this. In there. And before we do that, if you talk to the rats, they will give you some help. Yeah, there's some dickhead down here. Yeah, this dumbass. He was trying to go for this pocket watch. I don't understand how he died. I mean, check him off. I don't want him to be eaten by rats. It's there you go. It's worth 150 coins as well. So that guy was one of the objectives. So we can look for the access wrench to unlock the gate. But we're going to use the access lift because it's more fun. There is 4 guards on the roof. There'll be a woman right in front of us on the opposite side. So it's easier just to knock them all out. Yeah, don't aim for the head either, because they have helmets. Don't worry about your items as well, because you can't use any if you want to do one of the contracts. You cannot touch anybody, meaning you cannot knock them out or make too much noise. So don't worry about having no items when you go into the bank, because you won't be using them. There he is. So there's him, there's this guy, and there should be another one. I think there's 4, or there may be 3.
It's blood ox stew tonight. Starving.
Oh, there was 4. It must be this guy. I must think there's 2 of these blue guys. Wait for that guy in red to move away. Bully him. There we go. We'll be coming out on the roof, so it's nice to have a nice clear passage. And this is what we want. This is purely optional. You don't have to do this. It may be easy for some to not do this, but I just find it. To be honest, it's probably a lot harder to do this because you can't make much noise at all. The people are very easy to wake up. If you walk into them on the floor, they will wake up. Huh. Wonder where that is. Yeah. Never noticed that. Should be some shots. So here we go. So we should only have this secondary quest, sanitation area. I think that's it. Let me just check. Contracts. Yeah. The bank. This is extremely fun. Probably one of the. This is probably ranked in my top 3 missions in the whole of the Dishonored series. I must admit, Jindosh's mansion on the second game was probably one of my favorite ones because it's so trippy. It's amazingly done, but trippy. This took me a while to do as well. Finding the optimal routes, finding out where the gold is, and how to finish the mission and getting trophies and stuff. It's
Easy.
In fact, I should have a note on my phone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't run down these stairs because there's a person right below you. There she is. I'll show you how easy it is to wake these up. For some reason, they are really easy to wake up.
To stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much
If I walk
noise.
over them, there you go.
What do you think you're
Like that.
doing?
See? And they're everywhere. They are in the most awkward places. One of them is in the middle of the floor in a corridor, and you have to jump over him or blink through him and hope that you don't hit him. So sometimes it may be easier to not knock them all out. It's just I find it funny that you can just knock everybody out in the whole bank. You can, if you make too much noise as well, they will hear you. So this room is very important. If you want to get the trophy for unlocking all the bank, all the vaults, the secret vaults and stuff, you need this code. I think I've read somewhere it's to do with a sequence of numbers. Yeah, I brute forced my way through the last 2 vaults. I could not do it. I don't know the sequence. I think I've read somewhere it's called a finalia or finalia sequence. It's something, some weird name. It's like the previous numbers added together, or I don't fucking know. Something stupid. I wrote the combination down on my phone anyway because I knew for a fact I'd need it. It's a typical Jindosh bullshit mathematical measure my cock against everybody else because I'm so smart. Jindosh, that guy. You know, he made the stupid safe in the Dust District to get into the weird mansion where you get the timepiece. You know, if you made some bollocks like that, I don't know why they put it in the game. I don't know how you would you'd even do it. I mean, I suck at maths anyway, and the formula that you need to use is insanely smart. I mean, whoever figured it out is very smart. So. There's a lot of gold you have to miss. There's parts soon where there was tourism registers and you can't open them because the noise from when it makes a pinging noise when you open the till and it wakes everybody up. So there's I mean, you can wake them up, you can knock them out, but if you knock them out, you will fail this contract. You'll miss out on 900 gold, which is a lot of coinage. Which is why this contract is it's interesting. I like it. I enjoy missions where I'm forced to literally be quiet as a mouse. It reminds me of breaking into the Duke's mansion and Dishonored 2, because that was quite difficult, full of clockwork soldiers and guards that were up your arse all the time. There's a lot of notes that serve no point. There is one thing that I want to eat, and that's all of their tarts, because I am a greedy bastard. Nom, 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 nom. Thank you. We're not here for the money, we're just here for the free food. Let's shut these cabinets. It's funny because if they wake up and you take the guns, they start shouting at each other. Who's took my weapon? It's kind of cool. What's this one? Oh, this is to do with the solution. No, it's not. Is it this one? Oh no, this is to do with Christoph George, which is the newspaper guy who we saved. Well, we didn't save him. We gave him the information that put the politician in jail for taking people's blood. So his code for his safe, which we'll all need, is 379. Be in the notes, so don't worry about that too much. There is one code you will need to know at the top of your head, and that's Galvani's. If you ever played Dishonored 1 or 2, you know that Dr. Galvani is the poor bastard we keep stealing from. And he has a safe, and it's the same number for the safe that he has for every single lock in every single game that he's got a safe in. And with it's always been the same number, which is kind of funny. You think it'd change it, but no. Did it go in these? Lost my bearings. Hey, Princess Trunks. I'm pretty well, thank you. How are you? Again, I keep forgetting I'm streaming. I don't play Dishonored. I don't stream Dishonored. It's very rare. I normally do videos because it's easier. Just making sure I've got everything. Gonna make a stop at. You know what? No. Let's go back up. I'll go the normal way. We'll go down the stairs because. Thank you. It's so difficult to avoid their hands and stuff. I've had it, like I said, some of them are in awkward places. So I know there's no one in here. There's not much stuff either, to be honest. Seeing as it's a bank. Let's see with the branch closed. In there. Should be a till behind me. There it is. Yeah, I've done this mission like 3 or 4 times today. Just to plot the routes out and where all the guards are. Because as I said this before, I don't like streaming this game where I don't know what I'm doing. Especially when I'm trying to be sneaky. Trying to be very sneaky. Yeah, this guard here is annoying. Look at him. He's just there in the way. Yeah, you just gotta be careful because I've done it before and I've gone through him and got stuck in him and killed him. So this is the area where you'll have to miss some tills. You can't take that till. You can't take this till next to her. Are you awake? Good. Take this one around here. Where is it? There it is. Note to self. Astrobia for ledgers. Again, pointless note. I hate robbing from tills. It's too easy to click close. Should be some coinage there. I think that's it. Always check. So yeah, we were gonna miss at least 3 coins in there. There's 3 coins in there, unfortunately. As I said before, you can't open them tills. I'll demonstrate. Unless it was just my game that was glitched. But they have really sharp hearing when they're asleep. Wait. Should fail the contract. Huh? Okay. It failed my contract for me. Yeah, look, let's just go back to that. They're not even been asleep. It's weird as hell. Huh. Oh, it's no harming bank personnel. Oh, that's that would have made things a lot easier if I actually read. So yeah, you can't knock them out.
She's made a dog's breakfast of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me. Of course. As always.
Well, I wouldn't hire you to be personnel security because you're blind as a bat, darling. But yeah, doing that, it will null your trophy. If you want a trophy called, let me look. The perfect crime. If you want this, you have to do it without awakening anybody. Empty without tampering with any security, leaving everybody unharmed and asleep. So yeah, you have to sacrifice 6 coins for a trophy. It's easy enough to do. But yeah, getting around the security is quite easy as well. It's not as hard as you'd think. The only one you got to worry about is your electric floors, because they will insta kill you if you stun it too much. That's to do with a guy who can't spell very well, because you know this button opens all of the doors which we need.
I should be able to open some doors from here.
We can't continue without that. Take that, thank you. Letter from Lucia Pastor is the woman from the second game, the preacher woman. He was in the Dust District. Yeah, she didn't like me. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. There's a guard to my left. Jim. Yeah, they have lots of food hanging around. Like there's loads of tarts and pies. Don't know why. And the occasional banana. There's a letter. Again, letters that really don't serve a point. They literally are just ramblings and characters that you don't know. People always have loot on them. It's like they don't go to bed without filling their pockets full of money. See? I robbed this dude? I did. I think you can come in this way. Going to be upset when he wakes up and finds out someone stole his money. Number one. I'm a very loot whore in this game. If I can steal it, I'm taking it. So this leads us here, which is another way in if you came in for the sewers. Depending on how you handle the vault, you can knock the vault off its hinges basically, and it falls through the floor. It falls all the way down here, and it falls into the sewers. It's quite fun. That's a trophy, which I got originally. It was quite hard to get. Took me a while to figure out where the hell the arm that releases the brake system on the vault itself is hidden behind a electric pylon. Took me a while to figure out how to get it. So our main objective is through here. There is 2 of these. They will instantly kill you, so yeah, avoid them. Normally it helps if you avoid them or you will die. Let's go this way. Another entrance is through the sanitation, which was through the sewers, which takes you this way, which is why I said not to come this way, because you'll miss out on all of the loot at the top. Plus you'd have to come back this way. You can't open this door. I don't think you could. I don't think this door was open. Oh no, maybe it is. Never mind. I just find it easy to come through the roof. There's a guy in front of me. But yeah, if you want the not touching any of the security stuff, you can't disable or rewire anything. You have to leave it all deadly. But whoever designed this level did it in a way that you can avoid literally everything. Or you can make a stupid mistake like that and yeah, press the wrong button. I don't know why I pressed L2 for. Shit. I'm really hot today, actually. The inadequacy is showing. Whoops, anyway. What's annoying about dying is the game keeps a track of it. So it rubs it in your face that, oh, you're dead. If you look in your global statistics, it's like, oh, there's one death. I think I've died a few times, actually. But there are always mistakes from my end, like falling off a cliff. 90% of my deaths are mistakes like that. A blink fail. Just an epic blink fail. Which I've done a few times. That's what I wanted to do. That. And to avoid these, you need to be above them. So, to shut these off, you need to disable them. And then you can pull the lever, which is here, and it pulls them into here, which is kind of cool. And gets them out of the way. But tampering with any of this will stop you from getting the trophy, so yeah, probably best to not. You never come back this way, so you can just leave them. But there was always goodies to find. As I said before, this area is full of loot. It reminds me of the Lady Boris mansion. That level was rammed with monies and pockets to pick. Just, yeah, don't be afraid to do the quick save because she has a tendency to not blink up on these. I've slipped off them before, or if you're not on further enough, it tends to kill you. Which is a pain in the arse. It's not so bad when I play myself, but when I'm streaming, it means that you have to sit through the load screens because I'm streaming and I will not cut them out. But yeah, I'm really hot. I need to cool myself down. Yeah, I've never liked the electric pylons in Dishonored. They've always been a pain in the arse. And they're always able to kill you one shot, and you don't get much time to react to them. It's funny how they looks like it's awake, but it's not. I guess you don't see with his eyes open. That'd be fucking scary. There you go. Yeah, you have to be above it. Which is... It's a ball ache to get right when you come in from the floor. Below it, it's just trial and error. Whether you get up there or not. Plus you don't have slowdown time or anything like that. You could effectively do it an easy way by doing this. And then coming up and... probably plonking one. Oops. Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button for that. We plonk one right there. Yep. It's just, I don't like using that form to get around because it drains your magic. Okay, this is trial and error. There is a clockwork soldier behind that door, and whether he's facing the way you want him to be facing is it's just luck. So, quick save. If you get to the door fast enough, you can be safe. Let's see. It's probably over this way. Yeah, the thing with Clockwork Soldiers is if they hear even the slightest noise, they will alert
That must be the
everybody.
vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator.
Is he?
A control room
There he
can
is.
move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing. One way.
So yeah, I always like to highlight them because you don't have to worry about where they are. Then you can always see where they are, no matter what floor you're on. And for some reason, they aren't as smart as the ones for Dishonored 2 were. If you remember, the ones for Dishonored 2, they had eyesights for the front and the back. These ones only have it for the front. Plus, they are blind as bats. I've walked in front of them before, and they've never seen me. I don't know why they're so stupid. Oh. Oh. Again, with an inappropriate garden in such an awkward place. That's yeah, again, pointless information that we don't really give a shit about. If it doesn't even concern any character we know, then it shouldn't really be a letter. Make sure I don't walk into that bloke and wake him up. There we go. I don't like sneaking very much. I don't like being crouched. Don't know why. It doesn't feel right. It feels weird. Quick enough, I should be able to rob this. Cool, yeah. I like how it tells where he's going to stand. That's pretty cool. Something that they I would have liked that in Dishonored 2, to be honest. It would have been a lot helpful because in Jindal's mansion, Jindash's mansion, there's a load of those bloody guards. Nobody here. The guard just outside here with some goodies on her. This letter is the one that we need. So Galvan is constantly messaging them and is like, apparently he's been burgled twice before and can't stand the idea of it happening again. He clearly wrote that the combination of all has always been the most important day in his life. Why go around telling people that? Doesn't he know how easy it is to figure that out? So there you go. That's the combination for itself. If he doesn't tell you what it is, I had to look on Wikipedia because I completely forgot. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I played Dishonored 2 and 1. And I think I wrote it down, so I will remember it. I wrote it down on my phone. Find it. I had to write the combination for the whole of the safes because there's 4 safes you need to get into for a trophy, and then there's the main vault as well, which is again for a trophy. Not that one. Yeah, so his important day, I think it was to do with when he first met Anton Sokolov. So that was, what did I write it? There it is. It's 287. The 28th day of the month of high cold. Yeah, the game likes to put little Easter eggs like that, which is kind of cool. If you remember the date for Galvan is safe, then, you know, hats off to you, man. Oh, my cat will just walk past and knock me fucking camera, but oi! Dickhead. You hiss at me, boy, I'll knock your teeth out. I regret saying that now. He's gonna claw my throat out when I'm asleep. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Forgot where the hell I was going then. Need to come over here. Stolen. Again. Apricot tartlets everywhere. Yummies. Don't particularly like apricots. Not particularly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Clockwork Soldiers in the second game had eyes at the back of their heads. And for some reason they've removed them on these idiots. So yeah, remember touching any of this will void your trophy, so if you want to get the completely ninja style trophy, then you're gonna have to not touch anything, meaning that you can't go through this gate, but you can just walk through it like this. You need to. I wouldn't recommend it. We're heading up. Just come over here. Couldn't remember if there's a safe there. Bloody music's spooky as fuck when you've we're heading up. Be mindful because there's the guy right here. It's normally easier to come up through this direction, up from here where he's standing, because he's safe up here. So, what I figured out, it took me a while. I did spend about 45 minutes looking around like a complete moron, figuring out how the fuck you get through this door. If you talk to the door, you need a code, and then talking to the door wakes somebody up, so then that will automatically fail the trophy for being silent. So you have to get that door open without waking the guy up, and there's only one way I've ever found out how to do it, and that's the use of the hag pearl. I don't think you can use the shot because it makes a noise. This is silent, and the guy that I need to hit a button, and there's a guy just below the button, and if you hit it with a bolt, I think it would wake him up. So yeah, the hag pearl. I've only got one hag pearl. It's not here though, but I need to get into this room anyway. So we can't open this door because it's locked. So we're gonna have to do this and be quick. Oh. Yeah, so don't touch this button, this panel thing here, this, do not touch this. If you do, it wakes up this guy right here, and you have to give him a code, then he opens the door. If you don't have the code, he will set the alarm off and it will alert everybody to your presence. So yeah. So, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it a different way. So upstairs is where we are heading. There's two people. You just got to be very careful because there's clockwork soldiers in stationary positions, and if you make any noise in front of them, they will be on your ass. Penner is the security guy. He has all the codes, so you will need his you need to find his body basically if you want to get into that room. His body is right on the bottom floor with a clockwork soldier. Well, we need to head there anyway. There's nothing in there. But there's a clockwork soldier right there.
To steal all your secrets, Dolores.
And this is kind of cool. There's my knife.
I need that.
And there's this spooky picture as well.
What is that thing? It looks familiar, but I've never seen anything like it.
It's an eye. I don't know how it looks familiar. The Eye of the Dead God. It looks familiar apparently. I'd never seen it before in my life. It must be something to do with the void. With these crazy religious folk. So I'll take this fan. Ah, here we go. So I've discovered a way to open Jindosh's private safe in the vault. I've concentrated on opening only his box 1, but that approach has been misguided. No one clever enough for the grand inventor's diabolical intelligence. So basically, you have to enter a code for every single safe to open his safe. So you need a 15-digit code. And the code is what we already have. It's the 115 1011235 and then we're missing 2 digits. And I'm pretty sure if you look on the internet, someone's probably already figured it out what it is. But I had to brute force my way through it because I had absolutely no idea. I didn't know how to do the other one that was in not in Jindosh's mansion. You know, the door in the Dust District. It took me a while to do. I brute forced my way through that as well. And then I realised that you could get the code quite easily. So here's Dolores. I resolved a little problem the pharmacist has gone. So this is from Ivan, which is the bloke who who killed Symphugus. Poor bastard. Recruitment of this inspector says Symphugus sent an archive to someone at the Royal Conservatory. That's our next objective. We've been to the Royal Conservatory before in the second game. It's where the witches were. But there's lots of gold. Steal that box. This is our objective right here. This is for the Quiet as a Mouse.
There, I copied it down.
There we go. So that's alright now. Yeah, all that just to come all the way up here just to open that bloody safe. But yeah, we'll come back up here. There is a secret. If you look right, it's not really a secret. There's a giant button there.
Dolores Michaels likes to keep all her secrets where she can see them.
Behind her face. This is... What? Did somebody just wake up? I'm hearing things. What we need. And yeah, she wants immortality. It's very
The eyeless know a way into the void. I need to find it.
So, know that your dedication is not going to notice. We have conferred and agreed that you'll be amongst us selected to join us in seclusion and communion. So this is from people who are obsessed with the void. May the eye watch over you. I don't know what that means. These remind me of... They're like the cult that the eyeless follow, I'm guessing. So, enclosed with this letter are several documents, and trust them to your care, which have already been stolen by Symphugus. So,
Cienfuegos sent
Cienfuegos, sorry,
Symphugus. I need to find out
don't
what
say
he
his name right.
The conservatory is
There
the
you go.
next step.
Yeah, we've already got the next mission, so we can turn this on. So this is to do with how we change the void.
A mining camp in the mountain? But it's not right. It's been changed by the void. It doesn't exist. Or
So this is what it looks like in 1851, 23rd day. 18th day, it's your mining camp and it's not there anymore. So if you remember quickly, when we entered the mansion, when we got the timepiece, we changed how Billy went from having one eye and one arm to having no arm to having all her arms back and shit. So it was changing the void, changed certain places in the world, I'm guessing, and that's probably one of them. And they found where they found it, and they're using it as a way to get into the void, which is kind of weird. I don't know why I'd want to go into the void. It's not very nice. We've been in there before. In fact, we've been in there a few times. Yeah, anyway. So, now, if you wake that guy up, you need to move the safe. It's in its secure position, which is between floors. If you wake the guy up and then you touch this panel, you have to tell him that you're moving it and stuff. But like I said, he wakes him up, and then it stops you from getting the trophy. So, what I figured out, I don't even know how I figured this out. There's other people have probably figured it out as well. But quick save, because if you lose your hagfish pearl, you'll have to do it all over again. So, you want to hit, there's a button on this panel right there. I missed it. This is what happens when I use my bolt. There you go, that's where you can't use your bolts. But yeah, you have to hit the button. It's quite hard to hit. It's a pain in the arse. But yeah, because you can only carry one hagfish pearl, you can only do it once before you have to reload. You have to get the angle just right. Yeah, you want to head for the top one because that the only thing they need to do then is go up back to Dolores' room. That's where the safe can be opened. So I thought, oh, you need to go all the way back down into the bottom floor. Which, yeah, we'll need to hit that button right there. It's... I can't hit it. Bastard. I hit it the first time when I did this last time. It's the only other way I know to get into the bank. I don't know, without waking that guy up, I don't know how to get in through the door. Because you have to open the door and go all the way around. And there's there's an electric floor at the base. So you have to jump around on doors. It's pain. Yeah, you can't get around. Yeah, if you look carefully, it does say Director's Office. Am I hitting the right one? Yeah. I think I'm hitting the stupid, aim just above it. Oh. Stupid bloody robot. This is really annoying, sorry. I don't know why I keep missing it. I hit it the first time when I did it earlier. Now I'm having trouble. What you sort of have to do, you can't use the bolts because they make noise. I keep hitting this stupid speaker. Oh. Maybe better if I actually wasn't crouched. Nope, I still hit the stupid speaker. For fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Put it this way, at least the the loading screens aren't as long as their own prey. Hey, that was a good game, but my god. The load screens in that game were far too long. Definitely can't come in from that way. I fell off. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't believe this. I've never failed so much before in my life. I don't like it. Why can I only carry one bloody hagfish pearl? Yeah, I can carry like 6,000 bolts in my pockets. Let me check something. Gotcha. There we go. Again. Completely random. So we don't have to do the chief of security and shit now. But we're gonna go and get him anyway because we oh, there is some safe downstairs that I want. Probably not the best way to go down. Let's take the suicide route. I really wish they'd fix these fucking lifts. I had this same trouble with Dishonored 2 where you can never walk through the bloody things. Just pray you don't break your fucking legs. Oh, yeah. This has got to be very careful because there is a guy right there. Like I said, if that was a normal Clockwork Soldier, he would have seen you a mile away. I don't know why they are so blinding this DLC. It's like they've dumbed him down. But you want to mark him because he only has a short patrol route, but you don't want to walk into him. Bloke in here with the bone charm in this drawer. Hitting that bloody switch just for a trophy is a pain. It's a pain in the bum. But you get the idea what you have to do. Whether you hit it on your first try is random. I don't think there's anything else in here actually. So our destination is this way. Heading. You know, I'm gonna wait for it to move. I always struggle getting up onto this platform without falling down first. See? So this is the chief officer, security officer. He has all the codes, which if you want to get through that door, you will need them. So here are the 4 safes that you need to open for a trophy. There's Galvani's safe. We got Christopher's safe, which was this journalist. A blank safe that does nothing. And then we got a Prey Easter egg. Someone called Morgan Wu. Morgan Yu was the protagonist from Prey. Then the one Arcane Studio did recently. Really good game actually. I enjoyed it. So. Galvani safe code. I have all these written down, so I didn't forget. So this one is 287. So the only thing with this with the saves in this game is they never give you the option to go back. It's always one way. So if you accidentally go to 9, you got to go all the way back round to 8. So 987. Yes, 3 nice gold ignits, and I boxed you with that ugly fucking bird. And ironically, you can't close his safe either, which I find hilarious. Like, you can close all the rest of them, but you can't close Galvani's. It's like a big fuck you. It's hilarious. Morgan Yu's safe is to do with one of the contracts. So this one, his safe code is 1315. Just make sure you don't bump into the moron below your feet. That. And then George's safe code was on we picked up a combination for it somewhere. Of course it didn't write it down there. It's got to be in the it's got to be in this. It's called Self-curious report in the event of my death. There you go. 379. Ironically, opening these safes don't alert anyone. Like opening a cash register alerts everybody in the vicinity. Opening these does not. Plus, there's fuck all in here. There's literally that. It's to do with his article he wrote and his injury with Sanfuego. And just to check. Nothing else. So yeah, that will get you a trophy. That'll be 1 trophy. And then
does the void really look like that?
Yep.
Starting a commercial venture? Michaels and Associates can help.
You could send. You could have sent the safe down here, and you can go in this. But it's you won't be able to open it without touching the floor. So, which is it's normally means just insta death. This basically takes you where it just was. But it's a nice way out if you need it. think that's it for this area. Unless you want to disable the floor, then that's there. But disabling it, like I said before, it will it counts as security, so it will void your trophy. So we will head back to the top where I think we've got everything. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the director's office and then keep going up. So there's something else up there that we need. Okay. Yeah, be very gingerly because there's a guard right on the floor. Right there. It's easy to wake up if you walk too fast. Plus there's a guard right on the right hand side here, which should wake up as well if you're not careful. We need to... Alright. The only way in here is... Oh. There we go. This drawer tells us how to drop the safe. The break-in hatches in the vault are locked for a reason. Michaels has a master key, but I've been not heard that one of you allowed access for it. The key is locked in the main vault. None of you have security clearance for it. It unlocks the main vault, sorry.
If I can find the maintenance lever, I could take the entire vault off the track. Could be a way to get to it. A loud way.
That's a trophy. Dropping the safe with the sewers. Quite funny. Easy way to die is go too far to that and it will kill your ass. Should be in here. Letter from Jindos. My compliments from the board for board's wisdom in purchasing my exclusive invention. The suspended vault servant will assist. If someone's foolish enough to disengage all 4 brakes at once, the vault will plummet down the shaft to its destruction. I don't know why you you have a lever that does that.
Moving with a little maintenance.
Yeah, we won't be doing that. Funny enough, it doesn't alert anyone. So, if to drop all the brakes, you need to go down here. The only way to get down there is to disable this, which means taking this out, which again would void your trade for disabling some of the security. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Probably best to not touch that. Again, you don't really need to. Our objective lies right here. Or sneaky like. There we go. So these safes are what you use the code for that we picked up to do with the 011. And as I said, it's to do with a sequence. I don't know what the sequence. I read somewhere what the sequence is called because when I googled the numbers, after I brute forced my way in, so I spent half an hour opening these two and realizing that I could have just googled the numbers. But the good thing about the saves is that they do make a noise when you get the combination right. So if you listen, so he went, did a little clicking noise. That means it's the correct one. But I did write down on my phone the combination. So it's 235. It's very disturbing because the controller vibrates whenever there is a where is he? This guy down here. Yeah, I can feel his footsteps in my controller. It's pissing me off. So 011235. The first 3 digits are given to you anyway. 813. It's just the last 2 that you need. again, nowhere to go back. And then the code sequence is for all of these saves, but this one doesn't need it, so you have to miss one out. So the sequence for the numbers was, it was 213 was the next one in line, but seeing as this one should be 213, you need to go to the next sequence, which is 455. Whoever thought of this was maniacally genius. I'm sure they're giggling themselves to sleep. And then the last one should be 891. And if you get it right, the ore should open up. Boom, voila! There you go. Goodies. Got some good shit in here as well. This is obviously Jindosh's. I know this even tells you how to deactivate all the clockwork soldiers by using the spoken code Jin 4690IFF. Reliance alliances with the speaker. So if you go to the speaker now and speak, you can turn all the clockwork soldiers hostile to everybody else. Kind of pointless really, because you had to go through them to get up here to begin with. Third Eye. Never heard of that one before. Third Eye. Get an extra target marker and use discipline. Oh, pretty cool. Is that safe? This one's interesting. This is an old diary. It's to do with someone having a seance and they can sense restless energy. I don't know who it is, but they mention Anton, which is Sokolov. So whoever it is, yeah, I don't know. It's got Sexton and a something to do with Emily in the safe. I thought it may be something to do with one of the maybe Jessamine, maybe. That talks about Alexei, unless it's Alexei's safe. Alexei was the girl at the start of Dishonored 2 who was Emily's personal guard. This shows you how she came into, basically how she became Emily's guard. She's made a captain. That's to do with Emily's first adult decision, basically, before when she was she became Empress. Again, I don't know who's safe. I'm guessing it may be Alexis safe, but this whole bank is to do with the rich, and Alexei being a captain of the guard, and I don't think should qualify for this kind of safe. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. I'm not entirely sure. Weird safes everywhere. It's hard for them. I don't know what the hell they're for. I mean, or who they belong to. Stuff to do with the spirits vanish from the void for their demise. It's quite a lot of rambling to do with the void. I'm sure these belong to people that are in Dishonored, but I'm guessing the flowers and the telescope, the pictures, and I don't know what the fuck this one is. This is obviously Jindosh's because it's got the Clockwork Soldier's mask, the sword arm and stuff. Plus it's mentioned that Jindosh's safe was #1. But yeah. And then we come to our prize, which is the sword that made the outsider 4,000 years ago. A twin-bladed knife. Looks cool, but it's not that easy.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on a ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
God, you cryptic
what
bastard.
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the dreadful whale.
He said Dowd's dead. It's like the saddest news ever. That's like worse than someone telling that your dog's dead. Dowd's like Dowd, you know. He's been through there since the first game. He's like the anti-hero, isn't he? If you played the Dishonored 1's DLC to do with the Brigmore Witches, you know that he saved Emily from basically becoming a puppet for Delilah. So he killed one empress and saved another, which is kind of ironic. And then it's like he's all broken in the second game, in the DLC, and he's old, and it's been 15 years, and now he's dead. It's like it stops you from wanting to play the game. I like this game because Dad was in it. I always had the chance of, seeing him again. He had a massive role in the game, and now he's just dead. But we get a new sword called the Void Strike. It basically lets you use the sword as a projectile weapon. Do I use it in here? I wonder if they'll wake up. Anyway, let me lock the door so that they don't even know I've been in. No. Or ninja-like. Not the save. Yeah, the outsider definitely has plans for Billy, but like I said, once he's dead, what's going to fill his void? Because he has a specific role in the world, doesn't he? In the universe, the outsider does. Killing him would leave a void. The void has to be there. It's probably nature. It has to exist. So that means that I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not complete the game, but I'm guessing. Maybe Billy becomes the next outsider, maybe, or something to do with that. He has, because he's not officially gave Billy the mark of the outsider, has he? He's never gave her his powers. He's basically just give her his arm and his and her eye back, the way it should be, and empowered it with some magic. But he's never officially marked her. But she's she's in an interesting how she fits into the role. Okay, so getting out of here is going to be a kick in the pants because I'm going to go in the way I came through, so let's go through this way. And I will take a quick save because the electric vault things that are behind the door. And we'll go this way. This way. So we're gonna leave through the roof. We'll leave the way we came in, like a boss. And I can demonstrate what the sword does. Make sure I don't. It's this idiot. Bye. Again, it is a lethal weapon, so I won't be using it, but it's pretty cool. If you did this correctly and you didn't wake him up, she does say, she says something different. So I'll tell you if that person counted. I'm pretty sure he would have counted. It said something to do with the guards are going to be on alert now or something if you woke people up. But as soon as I didn't wake that guard up, it may have been alright. We need this load screen. Come on. You can go for the front door if you want to, but then you risk being seen, so it's probably best if you didn't. Remember, you got that guy that walks past who we avoided before with the dog. So you could effectively walk out and he's right in your face. Which would be pretty shitty because you've, broken into a bank.
The place will be a mess when they find out what I've done. But until then, nothing but
Hope it didn't count. Coolio, yeah, she says that if you've been a ninja. No one was alerted. Bye. What we need to do now is get the hell out of here. So this sword, if you hold it, it like slashes, it has like a range to it. Pretty cool. Yeah, it knocks people away into the, pushes them away and knocks them to the floor. It is pretty fun to use. But, it involves killing people and we are, we're not that evil. I'm just trying to get up here. I want these coinage. You saw nothing. Okay, so this next part is quite a pain in the arse to do. You can't blink up here without falling down, so you want to head on top of... What are you doing? Never mind. Cash just fell off the side of the chair. I shouldn't laugh at you, but that's hilarious. Sorry. Look at you, pretending like nothing's happened. Ah, good lord. So you want to blink onto this. Blink here. I don't know how long you would stay stationed on that lamp, but I can honestly say I've slipped off it a few times if you stay on it too much. Oh, we're practically good to go now. Hence why I killed the guy, the dog, and the two guards down here is because I'm coming back this way. It's a pain in the arse to run into them when you're trying to get the hell out of here. Heading towards the skiff. I'll take one last look to see if I have missed anything, but I don't think I have. All my contracts should be done. Yes. And we can leave. And that is a successful mission. No ghost, no, not kill anyone, not been detected. There we go. Let's see how much shit I missed. I missed a painting and I missed 4 bone charms. 5 bone charms, shit. I think 3 of them were in the shop. I ain't buying them. Fuck that. That's money. There was 6,666 coins. I found 5,335. I spent 3,080? Or 3,020 at the auction, so basically I made well over 4,000 profit. I think that's pretty good. There's plus I made 500, 900, 150, and another 250 there in contracts. And we got all this stuff as well. I don't know where the pictures are. I really don't. I'm guessing one of them was in the bank somewhere. I don't know. But we need to head back to the Dreadful Whale. Upsetting cutscene coming up. I find it upsetting. Dowd's one of my favourite characters in Dishonored. Back to the Warrior Conservatory for the Stolen Archive, but that would be tomorrow's stream. That would. I'm getting a new Mac tomorrow anyway. I purchased the Rode NT USB. So hopefully it's alright. I wanted to get the one with the XLR or the SLR, you know, the plug thing, but the one that uses phantom power, but it's too expensive. I can't stretch my budget, unfortunately. Come on, load screen.
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started.
Is that the worst thing ever?
That ship for years, and it burned away in hours.
Just
Dowd
kill
is
Dowd
dead,
off.
and Megan Foster died with him.
That's like killing part of my soul.
One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
And that's the next mission. You know when she says oracular sisters, I just think of spider people. Arachnid sisters. My mind is very shitty. So this is the next mission. I've not completed this mission. In fact, I've rarely not done much in it at all, to be honest. But
A fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can save
items
from
in
that
the
fire.
curator's office.
It's all ashes.
What now?
I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
More bizarre cures for impotence? I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, "This could destroy the Abbey."
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
there's our objective. So, there is one thing I want to do before we end the stream is no more tobacco. No more listening to Dad muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm. Yeah, she has a lot of issues.
I'll finish what you started.
Yeah, we'll kill that black-eyed bastard. As has been well known in this game as being called. The Lonely Rat Boy as well. I remember it being. I think he was one of the people who got the Outsider's mark. He was the first one to use rats as a tool. So we've been to the conservatory before, if you remember, in Dishonored 2. We went here to stop Brianna Ashwood, I think, or Ashworth.
The information I need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way.
So no more witches, unfortunately.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels. Months ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside.
Oh, it was pretty bad, wasn't it? Brianna was talking to If Hero can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outside, I take that traitor. The cult could never know that he stole the documents they entrusted to me. If the information about the secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands, it would destroy everything. Our plans would be ruined. No! I won't let that happen. Those Oracular sisters have closed off the Warrior Conservatory, but that's a minor obstacle. All I know well, there's always a way past the most secure defenses. I just need to think of it. There we go. And that's probably the only piece of writing I'm going to read.
Only the outsider knows how long the Eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
So yeah, he did see the void, because what he paints is the void. So I want to listen to this before I go. Just want to pick up these notes to do with how she struggles sleeping and she keeps seeing Deirdre in her sleep. I don't know what the hell these monkey things are for. Spooky as hook. Anyway.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did. And everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am. On your ship. Sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
It's not the saddest thing ever. Farewell, Dad. You godly bastard. But yeah, anyway. Aw. What a sad way to die. At least he didn't get killed, I guess. Anyway, we are up to speed on my progress, so I'll complete the next mission tomorrow for myself. I will scour the archives and make sure I know everything is and complete everything. And all that jazz, but that'll be tomorrow. So for now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. It's a pretty good game. It's very good DLC. Hopefully there's another one after, because I know Dishonored 1 had 2 DLCs. Maybe it's too much to ask for some more DLC. I want to know what happened to the outsider. If this doesn't explain his past, then maybe some DLC that goes in the past, or 1,000 years ago, maybe before, as he became the outsider, or maybe one of the other people he branded. He branded a few people, didn't he? But you know, who knows? Only time will tell. We'll complete this one, and then we'll have to see. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Same time. I will leave a YouTube link. I'll schedule my next stream after I finish this, so it'll be on my channel. But that'll be tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching, peeps. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe for more content. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.